What's going on, guys? I had the privilege of stepping in as on a Zoom with a couple Battlehawks today. Recorded my portion of it. I'm going to put it out there for y'all. I was able to talk to Jaryd Jones-Smith, Mike Panasiuk, and Lavert Hill. All three of them were some of the six Battlehawks given the honor of being on the All-XFL team. Check it out. Let me know if you guys like it. As always, like, share, subscribe. Really appreciate it. Thanks. Talk us through the process of coming through as a late addition in camp and then becoming to the reserve role and then one of the team's more dynamic playmakers throughout the season.
It started probably I came like late during camp, just talking to Dave and Coach Beck. They just wanted me to come out there, so I gave it a shot out there and just going through the season, just like you said, being a reserve or just waiting for my time to be called, and I would just always stay ready. And when my number was called, I just made a play.
Appreciate it. Obviously, there's a lot of different experiences in that DB room. Is there anyone
Yeah.
that you could say that you were able to help out the most, or you took away from from the most that wasn't a coach?
All those guys played a part in everything. Just learning from them. Just every single one in our DB group has well played a part, and I just want to say I thank all of them for sure.
Coming into St. Louis and in that environment, do you think that also helped you out as well?
For sure, playing in that environment in St. Louis, the atmosphere is crazy out there, and I say yeah, it definitely helped me just to get like more hype and more in tune with the game. So they definitely played a part.
Competition going on now in the family?
Oh, oh yeah, for sure. I always keep him posted about me, just telling him how it is over here. So yeah, it's definitely a competition going on for sure.
We doing any recruiting next year?
I don't really don't know. I just let him do his thing for the most part. But yeah, if so, if he wants to.
Being 28, a little bit of the elder statesman, how much, and seeing the success of Mike and Steve, how much of a leadership role did you kind of embrace this season compared to other seasons, with either the AAF team or the NFL teams?
Quite honestly, this was the first time I was the oldest guy in the room. A lot of teams I've been on, I was always kind of the puppy, middle of the pack, just kind of looking up to the older guys. So this year was kind of like a perfect kind of whirlwind. I got to take all the experience I've got from guys that I played with, from Laramie Tunstall, Trent Brown, Trent Williams, Joe Staley, Rodney Hudson, Sam Young. Just got to you pull. I got to pull all of that together and just kind of lead by example. And it was good to know that my coaches trusted me enough to lead, and my teammates trusted me to follow me. So it was very big. And like I said, it's like a full circle thing because like I said, I was always the young guy. So being the old guy in the room that, guys like Mike, Eric, Steve, everybody kind of looked up to and, listened to was very big and very impactful for me. Yeah.
I talked to Eric during the season, the games he started for you. He sang your praises about just the amount of knowledge you had and whatnot. Is there anything specifically you saw with the younger guys that you thought you were able to help and improve on as far as technique and everything like that?
Yeah, in the younger guys, I saw a little bit of myself, kind of in different ways. Whether it was being able to help was just a icing on the cake because, for me, like I just said, I had a bunch of guys that were willing to, kind of help me and pull me underneath their wing. So it was great to be able to help guys like Eric, Mike, just kind of help instill some small things that have big impacts in the future. Whether it was making sure we get extra conditioning after practice or we're taking extra sets after practice to make sure everything's right, everything's the way it's supposed to be.
Totally understand. Thanks, Brian. Thanks. Congratulations once again. Like Lavert, a little bit of a late signing into this. How does it feel to go from, kind of behind the eight ball as far as, knowing if you were going to start or not to being an all XFL player?
I just always, from the beginning, I ever put on, a helmet. I always just and shoulder pads. I just believed in myself, and that'll forever be, with me and ingrained in me. And I always have that chip on my shoulder, and always just putting in that extra work, and really that's it. And that's what I kind of pride myself on is just doing that stuff, and it'll get you in the long run. A lot of guys, younger guys, ask me, how do you keep doing it? How do you keep going? Switching positions, stuff like that, and that's really what it is just just working hard, grinding it out, and just being a grinder at the end of the day. So I feel like that's really what it was, that helped me and get to where I am.
Talking about the position change, one of the bigger highlights for you of the season, who's been the most instrumental in helping you transition from defensive line, even going back with the Panthers to coming here in the Battlehawks and whatnot?
I guess going back to Michigan State, my roommates AJ Curry, Luke Campbell, and Matt Allen. Those guys really helped me out from the O line perspective, and Brian Allen, Jack Allen back here at home in Chicago. Those guys helped me a lot throughout the transition when the Panthers asked me to go over make the conversion. So Matt Paradis over with the Panthers when I was there. Matt Paradis, Sam, Mike Horton, who's with the Renegades now. There was guys out there helping me, and then some of the older guys. Brian Schaefer, Kyle Turley. Those are kind of the older guys, the vets that really helped me and kind of craft my game to where it's at today.
Are those guys throughout the season you were always texting like, "Hey, you know, am I doing everything right? Am I doing anything wrong?" Those have been your mentors throughout this process.
Yeah, definitely. Throughout the process and switching over this side of the ball, those are the guys that I kind of reach out to. Am I doing stuff good? What can I do to improve, and just what can I look for, and just kind of those stuff, and just kind of mentally, just where am I at, and where they're at, and just checking in with my guys.
Final question. A little bit of a family rivalry as well. Getting the accolades. You call your brother yet?
No, I haven't called him yet. He just kind of sent me a text message saying I told you, and then that was kind of it.
That's awesome. Congratulations.
Thank
Well,
you.
guys, I hope you enjoyed that. As always, be sure to like, share, and subscribe. Channel's been growing a little bit. Got some more interviews in the pipeline. As you saw, this was done on Zoom, but in the end, just a little bit of insight of some of the guys and what they were doing throughout the season. Thanks, guys. You guys take it easy.